Welcome to Archangel Michael's live. So, I hope I find you well. Let me just check this chat to see whether it's all operational. Yes, well, it is. Well, let's not mess around, shall we? Let's get into the Lord's Prayer straight away. Lisa, how are you? Good morning. But I can't see you. Ha ha ha. I'm sure you can see me. Well done for kicking loose the Visage. Yes, well, it's not completely over yet. It's only half the job. We still got the sequel. And God, He loves the sequel to be better than the original, as we all do. Or why would we go to watch? Oh, where did I put that Lord's Prayer now? That is the secret. Oh. Well, I'll be back in a second. And here we are. The Lord's Prayer. See, as a man, well, even as an angel, I can forget. It's quite easy when you get old. Trust me. As a full angel, no, I never forget. But as a man, I am subject to what the folly of men. Now, the Lord's Prayer for your day, for my night, wherever you may be on this earth. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace. Amen. And now you have God in your day, in your night, wherever you may be on the planet Earth, on the great Mother Nature. Well, I have to do a bit of a lighting rearrangements for my new cowboy hat prop light, or get a better camera or a better phone. As you can see, it's just a blur, but that's what it is. Got to get my vaccine sorted out, but that's all right. That will suffice for now. Well, what we have here is a traditional axe. It's very sharp. There's proper flint stone in it. Hard, very hard stone. Used with the black boy sap and the red sap from the gum tree. And also to give it a bit of substance. Well, a bit of rupu. Just to give it a bit of kick and a bit of hold. And that will last longer than any steel axe. See? I hit you with that, it'll open your head straight away. It's designed. Go straight through the skull. And it's just a doodle stick. Nonetheless. But designed on an angle. So it's just a flick. So all I have to do is flick you with it, pop. It'll penetrate straight through the thin flesh of the skull. Quite easily. Well, let's listen to a bit more music. Hello, Kiki Eyes. How are you going? It's great to see you. And James, how are you going? Well done. Yes. James, Lisa, and Kiki Eyes. It would be nice to chuck a few likes, guys. I'm a pretty likable sort of guy. I will take the mask off, trust me. But for now, you get the Archangel Michael. I'm sorry if this makes you feel like going to the toilet, but a bit of calming to the world does not hurt. Oh, we might go on to another one, eh? Oh, kangaroo. Eight degrees, guys. Oh my jeez. Well, I hope you don't get any of these guys, and you can warm up a bit. I, I get trolls, but not much in the chat no more. I wonder why. Do it, yes, that's it. Ah, Andrew, how you going? Welcome to the Archangel Michael's chat. Just a bit of calming music from my country, from the local area actually, from the Noongar tribe. I myself are from the desert, the Wangai tribe, the Wangata, and I am the last Wugan man. I'm also Archangel Michael and the man. Very mysterious. Now the chitty chitty, in my belief, out there in the desert, is the messenger of death. So he comes around and teases you. You better get out of there, or you could get struck. You're looking for a body, like the body grub, or the witchetty grub as you might know it. Hey, cheeky bird with his tail back and forth. Kids get attracted to it. Don't follow him through the bush, or you'll get lost. Oh, $10 to clean out Parliament. Well, they do believe in legends. Would you believe it or not? I have a letter from the government. So they do. They'd have to let me in there first. Because they're too kunyan, see, kunyan. That's a cheeky word meaning you're silly, you're weak. I chuck that in slyway. It's like when some people speak languages, they're not speaking what you may think that they're speaking. Cheeky fellows. You're kunyan, kunyan. Yeah, well, that's it. When the chitty chitty comes around, you get a bit kunyan and run away because you could be next. This is the wage, the emu, leaders runs. And with the emu, who looks after the babies and raises them. And they usually have anywhere up to 7. There's always one that's born smaller. And unfortunately, he's the one that's always lagging behind. So there's a defense mechanism set into them. One will not survive, so the rest can. Like the tail of a lizard. Strange, but it's true. And sometimes male emus get very lazy. And you'll have one male emu with 50 or 60 chicks. But he'll raise them nonetheless. This country went to war against emus. Emu feathers, when there's a whole heap of them on the move, can handle quite a bit of machine gun fire. Not many drop at all, almost like they're bulletproof. Look that up on the internet, on the Google. Sounds a bit silly, but it really happened. They employed the military to go out and cull the emus. They used machine guns. They wasn't as effective as they thought, because the emus knew how to stay out of range and how to outflank them. They were hungry. This is the most fenced state, fenced country in the world. Welcome to the prisoner island. We call it Australia. The prisoner island of Prisoner Island is Rottnest Island. You know where you see those little quackers? And they're smiling and that? Yeah, well, a lot of graves there. A lot of graves. A lot of Aboriginal people will not go there because of those graves. You imagine coming from the desert. The only water you see really is the flood sometimes. And then they take you out across the ocean and put you on an island as a prisoner. You seem to lose all hope. Remember that. This country is a great country, but we have a terrible past. And we have to learn to accept it. Whether people like it or not, it happened. It happened. No idea what's going on, even going on here, apart from Aboriginal stuff. Oh, well. Back to nature. Back to culture. The oldest culture in the world, guys. The oldest culture in the world. Over 65,000 years old, as they say, but NASA accredits the Seven Sisters story as the oldest story ever to be. 100,000 years old. Because the way the true story is told, we describe where the stars sit in the sky. They do not sit where they sit now. So NASA put it into an AI computer, rewound time. They found out the only way that we would know those stars were there is if we had seen them. And that is the truth. The oldest known story in the world. And the true story is, well, the Seven Sisters apparently came from 2 magic men. Right? The 2 men dreaming. And how, well, children are born from 2 men. Well, that's another story that will come out another day. Because they're not quite what they seem. They are last of the Wanjanas, the lost ones, ancient spirits. And Wilgarn himself was the most powerful after his partner died. Yes, that story will be for another day. It's a bit too much for you now. It's like what I know is like very, very strong elixir or very strong alcohol. It's very tasty, but you get drunk off the cork. So I can only give you the tiniest little sniff and then bottle it back up, or you'll get drunk and you won't understand. That is the power of knowledge, and when to use it and when to bottle it back up. But that's just the way that is. Well, what have we got in this book? I'm sure I've got some things written down here somewhere. I remember writing something down, and I was wondering what. Oh, yes, here we go. What do we got here? Ooh, what was I doing here? Oh, okay. I'll be with you in a second. Tried to lick my thumb and through the mask. What a dope. That's what I was looking for. You know, when you pray, there's 7 P's to prayer, you know. People say, oh, what are you talking about? There's only one at the front. No, there's 7 P. There's 7 P's in your prayer. Would you like to know them? Well, number 1 is your presence. So you must be present. Number 2 is your praise. So you must give praise. Number 3 gives you purpose. And you have purpose with God. Number 4, you petition against evil by praying to God. And you ask for his pardon when you pray to God. For until we are resurrected, we are all considered sinners, allegedly. Number 6 is protection. We ask for God for his protection. And the 7th P in prayer is persistence. You know, you have to persist. You keep persisting. And that light, that strength that God gives you, that you will get you where you want to go. But remember this, the strength and the God and the light and the love that God, Jesus, Mother Nature gives us is divine. But they cannot accept responsibility for how you wield it. Each to their own. What do we got here? It does tell you to fast in the Bible. It really does. And God, he says in the Bible, he at least promises you 70 good years on this world. After that, it's totally up to you. Before, that's also totally up to you. But he's guaranteed you have 70 good years walking around. Sometimes that's a pretty good innings. Depends on how you feel, how able of body. I know some 70-year-olds that are fit as a Malibu, and some that are crippled in a home, looked after 24/7. You know, this all depends on the body. Quality of life is quality of life. And I know that more than anyone from my late partner passing from the cancer. Breast cancer, stage 4, triple negative, the worst one you can get. We gave her 3 years, she passed in 2. Despite all the tests and all the radical new things that we tried and all the money that was spent. she still left us nonetheless. And she didn't leave, she passed away, and she went into the next world. And it might have been terrible, but, well, I was there, and Peppy, my cat, that's all, in our home. And that's that. Yes, well, even the old Archangel Michael, as a man, must face his own redemption, because I am a man. People are tossing around lately. I'm hearing in all these chats like the Crucible, even my sister Roma, no JD delay, even Jack. Everywhere I hear tossing around. What's God doing? When's he going to help? Is he even real? Or is he just a thought of our imaginations? Can we move on to something bigger? People are trying to cancel God out. They are, you hear them screaming in the street. They hate God and they hate Jesus and they don't believe them. Well, that's their prerogative. My truth is that if you don't believe in heaven and hell, you don't know anything. And that's a fact. Unfortunately, I am not here to preach. It says in the last part of the book, which is where we are, don't believe in preachers or prophets or false messiahs. See, I'm neither of them or none of them. I'm the Archangel Michael, a different kettle of fish altogether. See, God works in very mysterious ways. Very mysterious indeed. I don't know all the plan, but I know most of it. Beyond your imagination. Cognitive dissonance, people. The human race suffers a terrible lot of it, but we're slowly becoming awake. You're not real. Lisa, well, if you're not real, then, well, what do you feel you are? Is Australia the sting? Is Australia the sting? Oh, sting. Oh, sting down here. The only thing stinging down here is the heat. It stings you if you don't put the right clothes on to cover yourself up. You have to be real, Lisa, because I believe in you. God believes in you. And I know somewhere deep inside, you believe in yourself too. You know, God is worth a lot more than a minute today, but it only takes a minute to pray to Him in your own special way or the Lord's Prayer. You could choose what Lord's Prayer you wish. I just choose the one with Mother Mary at the end. That's my choice. My reason. I don't push anyone towards what I'm doing, just to understand that I am here and I am very real. I am no AI, and that's why. Oh, sweating like a motherfucker. See, that's pretty real. See, that's pretty real. And my real voice is nothing like you hear here. No, this is a put-on voice. I'm an Australian. My name is Michael George Akbar. Taking the last name, the first name, Archangel, or Archangel, if you want to put it. Since I started online over 2 years ago, I just consider this a set of wings, because my message can fly all around the world, see? Now, and I could go full hog and monetize it. Being a mod for Jaguar Right, yes I could. But that's not the importance of it. I've helped all of them along. Supported them. Advertised them. They've all grown. They've all become monetized. And me, myself, well, I'm just good old Arch, doing what the Lord told me to do. It's not about money or fame or fortune, but it is about recognition. Recognise that I am here. I'm the only one God's going to be sending. You've got to be stuck with this one. Yes, I've got to get this body back into peak performance. That's coming. We got time. But it's coming to a close. Next guy coming, that's the one you love him. That's the one that's going to fully redeem you all. And you know what his name is, don't you? Good old Jesus, or Joshua, whatever you want to call him. I grew up knowing him as Jesus, so I'll just keep calling him that. No, there's a lot of controversy even about that man. But to tell you what, he was half a man, but he was half a God too. And see me, I'm not even any of that. I'm something completely different. Out of 144,000 angels that God built, he built one completely different. And that was the Archangel Michael, the head angel, the top angel. And he has to use the God rebukes you as his power. And they'll all do as they're told. Demons, Lucifer and Satan and the like. All do as they're told. They're all bound by certain rules. It's like Lucifer himself, or Satan as he's taken the name. He's still bound to being an angel, guys, whether he likes it or not. And he giggles when you sign up with him, because there's a rule. You're not supposed to sign up with the devil. And the moment you put pen to paper with him, no matter what little side deal you got, or little clause you got, or little handshake you might deal with him, or a little game you might try to beat him with, he's still got you, because you're not supposed to do deals with him. So you can be all these ones. You know, their little screw loose goes loose, little wire goes loose, like Kanye West and all these other guys, and then come back to God and all that there, but I ain't going to help you. All right? All these ones in the industry that are all going back to God and everything, well, unless you got me backing you up, God ain't on your side. He got nothing to do with you. He want nothing to do with you, unless you redeem yourself properly. Let's tell the world what you know, what you've seen. For the real. Only person I've seen and heard do that was Jaguar. And I'm missing her because she hasn't been online for a while. But I'm sure when she gets herself back on the level, she'll be back into the team. Right? She's the only award-winning freedom fighter I personally know. Right? And I'm very privileged for that. They're very privileged too, that the Archangel Michael has promised to back them up till the very end. No matter who from or what from. And I ain't joking. I've got the means to do things. But I've got a lot of other things to do as well. Decisions times this year, guys. 2026. Which way are we going to go? We can click the Armageddon off and have this here fucking over and done with like you want. Take 10, 15 years before that little fight finished. And whoever survives, well, Jesus can fix you up after that. Or we could just steadily pace along and watch the governments and the world fucking screw us silently without any lubrication. You know? Terrible. Terrible situation. 1 minute you got people for, next minute they're against. It's all about the checks, guys. All about the checks. And that's the end of that. Well, Mr. Peppy, before you start licking, when this cat starts licking, it sounds like someone playing in a big bucket of slime. Truth God, you'll hear him. And I don't want you to hear that because he's a silly cat. Aren't you, Peppy? This is the Archangel Michael signing off for now. We'll leave with a little bit of music, eh? Let's see how we go. Oh, not water. Everyone want to go to the toilet if I play water? You do have a right to opinion. Everyone has a right to their opinion. Everyone has a right to their opinion. I have not asked you to follow mine, but if you give a bit of time and a bit of listen to and a bit of thought, you'll understand. I've told you no stray lies. I've not led you astray. And I'm probably the only person that you'll find actually says the Lord's Prayer online. And he ain't a preacher, because you're not supposed to follow them in the good book. And this is the Archangel Michael. Thank you, Kiki Eyes. I can always rely on my Queen of Sparta. Started off as a captain, then a general, and now you're a queen. The African queen. The great elephant. Thank you, guys. Thank you for supporting. Leave a like on the way out. I'll be back live again tomorrow night, or maybe a bit later. Depends how I feel. This has been the Archangel Michael and a Spartan project. This is Sparta! See you next time.